Yeah! Yeah! I mean, I'm not a panel or nothing. I'm not Sandra Yancey or nothing, but I can sit on the couch. See, the thing is, it doesn't start pretty. It don't start formal, podium-like, It starts lean back, messy, casual. It starts with you sitting back, listening to the world, somebody in the world, your mom or somebody asking you what you want to do for a living, And you don't know, so you're like, okay, well, what are my options, And they tell you, I don't know, like you could be a doctor. You're like, no. You could be a lawyer. That's a good. Maybe you're like, no. Firefighter is a great paying. No. And see, here's the thing. Let me tell you a little secret. You're giving the world a whole lot of no's. The world don't like that. Okay? But you know that doesn't really reflect your true voice. You know that your voice is somewhere in between those labels. You know that your voice is in the crevices, in the in-between, right? And you know the real sound of your voice when you hear it. And you know the sound of my voice, right? Because we don't need the microphone. You can hear me, right? So you know the sound of my voice, right? Right, Siobhan, you got me. But them back there, they still in the darkness. They don't really know. And so you have to amplify your voice until it is loud enough to spark light so somebody in the back can finally see the real you. And then they're like, oh, there you are. I see you waving, Mama. I see you. I see you in the back, right? Y'all see me now. Okay, here we are. And I just got a little prettier, too. Huh? The light just hit me right. I got a little pretty. Right? Okay. That's what I thought. And so, you're now shining in your light, right? But just because your light hits you, that doesn't mean that it's easy. It don't get easy. Listen, when I quit my job, my last job 12 years ago, to become a full-time poet, I was an elementary school teacher. I quit my job to do poetry full-time. I didn't quit it to become some entrepreneur in a multi-billion-dollar tech startup. I didn't quit it to join the multi-million-dollar transformational industry. I quit it to do poetry full-time. What the hell was I thinking? Listen, I'm going to give y'all a fantastic mantra right now, okay? This is a mantra to help you get through any hard times that you're dealing with, okay? I want you to close your eyes right now and say this with me, okay? When you're feeling hard times, when you're going through the struggles, I want you to say this. At least I'm not trying to build a successful business off of poetry. I don't have no sympathy for y'all. I ain't got no sympathy for you. I created my business off of the dead art form that you hated in high school. Relax, right? But I decided that I wanted to do something different with the world. I wanted to step out and find my own place and spark my own light, and the world started giving me back all those no's that I had given it, right? I said, I'm going to actually step out and become a full-time poet, and the world said, no. And I said, damn that, because I knew that there was more to me. So I stepped out, right? Took a little shake, and it's darker here, but that's okay, because I still hear myself, right? And I'm connected now with more people. And light finds you, baby. Light finds you, right? So I stepped out. I didn't coordinate with the world on this moment. I just stepped out on faith, right? And I began to conquer the poetry world. And I won the National Poetry Slam Championship twice. And I did 2 national poetry tours. And I released 2 CDs that made me the most awarded artist in the largest music organization in the country, right? This is just me. It's just me. And then I decided, you know what? That's cool, all that, but I think it's something more for me. So I found me a little bit more darkness, and I stepped out into it. Okay? And I began to actually decide that I wanted to conquer the business world now, right? And the world said no. And I said, damn that, because there is more to me. Matter of fact, I think that should be your only 3 takeaways from my whole speech. I'm just making this up right now. Everybody say no. No. Say damn that. Damn that. Say more to me. More to me. That's it. No with a question mark. Damn that with an exclamation mark. More to me with a period. That's what I believe, right? So I stepped out into this business world. I decided I was going to conquer that, right? And I said, I'm going to actually create a new category of speaking, right? And the world said no. I said, damn that. I said, there is more to me. And I created a new category of speaking called poetic voice. Here's what poetic voice is. It fuses motivational speaking with spoken word poetry to help organizations tell their most powerful stories in moving and memorable ways, right? And I knew that this is what I was supposed to be doing. But I'm not going to act like it was easy. Listen. Don't let the fast forward version fool you. Don't let the book fool you. Don't let the resume fool you, okay? I had to. The world is a hater, people. The world is a hater. The universe loves you, but the world is a hater. The world's going to tell you every reason why you can't do it, and it's going to push you and give you and make you stumble and give you bloody knees and see if you can get back up. Because I know this because I had those days. Y'all ready? I had those days when I was pushed to the edge, where still waters meet earth. Are y'all ready? Y'all get ready to throw them up. Get ready to throw them up. When I fell to my knees to look upon the water's surface. But as I stare at my murky reflection with these broken down eyes, God sees her reflection in me from the other side and thinks to herself, I don't know what he thinks he sees, but he must not be looking at me. Because what? I am awesome! I'm just going to give you all a taste of it today, because some of y'all been passing me in the hallways like, you better bring it. You better bring it. Huh? And I am awesome. Like the science of miracles and the mathematics of purpose, awesome. Like how the moment I truly discovered the great I am is the same moment I discovered how truly great I am. And I am not perfect, but I'm perfect as I am. I'm not beautiful like I used to be. I'm beautiful like I am. Huh? Like the scar where a breast once was. Like survival where a death once was. Like the better where a best once was. Every gray hair a trophy. Every wrinkled fold a story. Every pound of fat a challenge. Reminding me there is always something to pursue. And always something to celebrate. That's why I never smile for no reason, Chris. Look, that's a concept I don't believe in. Woman, you ain't never without a reason to show off your teeth a bit. Huh? Turn to your neighbor and say, spread out your cheeks a bit, girl. Turn to your other neighbor and say, let your gums breathe a bit, mama. If you can learn to reach deep for it, you can take yourself a piece of bliss and make yourself a feast of it, and it is awesome. Like that perfect day. How many of y'all have had them in your career? That perfect day. Oh my God, that perfect day. That day that just made you go, I am to shut your mouth. Huh? That day for me, it was when the stretch limo driver picked me up from the 5-star hotel to transport me to my first-class flight after my sold-out show, and curiously peering at me through the rearview mirror, he asked, what do you do for a living? And with a pocket full of sand and an air guitar in my hand, I replied, I am a full-time poet. Now roll up the damn divider. Stephanie, I didn't actually say roll up the damn divider, but it would have been awesomer if I had, right? It would have been awesomer. Well, hey, next time, right? And you better believe there will be no shortage of next times because I'm just getting started. I'm making myself new couches every day for me to go get messy on because I got new stuff to start. I got new dark places to walk into. I got new light to make follow me. I got new people to reach. I got new people to empower. And that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited about the sharing. As a matter of fact, I made y'all a promise last year at E-Women that you just heard an excerpt of my poem, The Awesome Anthem. How many of you all saw the video for The Awesome Anthem? Now, if you have not seen the video for The Awesome Anthem that features people from all across this world, business leaders like Tim Ferriss and Jim Quick and Ken Cragen, celebrities like Quincy Jones, regular folks, 7-year-old kids, everybody declaring their place in the global community of awesomeness by giving their soul selfie pose. It features all of this, and I want to share this video with you. If you have seen the video and you have it already, then you're already blessed. I had someone tell me that I listen to that video every morning, and it gets me where I need to go. That's what I'm about right now. So if you want it, I want you to take out your phones right now. And if you already have the video, but you want the poetry of my speech right now in an audio form, then I'm going to give you an exclusive, previously unreleased copy of my poem, When I Grow Up, and I'm going to send you the link to my video. Can we bring that slide up on the screen? I want you guys to text to this number. Let's bring our slide up the screen. You're going to text the word awesome. Everybody type the word awesome, just awesome, not I am awesome, not Sheila is awesome, not we are the most awesome. No, just awesome. To 310-331-8575. When you're prompted, wait for it. There's a process, people. You wouldn't believe how many people type the word awesome. Done, waiting for it. No. When prompted, text your email address, and you will receive the link immediately to the Awesome Anthem video. And then by the end of this week, I will send you the audio to my poem, When I Grow Up. If you want to leave with the audio, come to my booth, and there's product out there that you can get. But if you want the free copy, by the end of this week, you'll receive a link with that. I'm about sharing what I do right now. I'm about sharing what I do right now. And that's why I'm so excited about not only this moment right here, but the next 2 hours. Because in the next 2 hours, we're going to get to play. We're going to have our own playground. Because the fact of the matter is, it's not just about using poetic voice to help organizations tell their story. It's about sharing it and helping you to tell your story in more powerful ways. Listen, I know you. I know y'all. It's women. I'm a poet, so women is my audience. Don't trip. I know. I met my wife at an all-women's retreat in Ocho Rios, Jamaica, where I was the only male poet. I'm comfortable here. Okay? I know y'all. I'm a black male creative with long hair and purple shoes trying to make it in business with poetry. I'm comfortable with y'all struggles. Okay? We people. We people. Okay, I know you, and you are masterful at what you do. You are a business coaching beast. You are a life coaching monster. What? Your resume is a New York Times bestseller. What? Sliced bread literally calls your book the best thing since me. What? Well, I know you. You do what you do like a rock star. However, many of you communicate what you do like a third grader telling a bad joke in reverse order. Nobody gets it. I know you. And you got all this inside you. You got all this passion and fire inside you, all this purpose. And yet, for some reason, you can't get the world to find it as delicious and infectious as you know it is. I've been there, and I'm tired of hearing people be there and not know how to achieve it. So that's literally the new space that I've been walking into, right? And so you come here, you invest in an event like this because you know that you have to invest in yourself. And you decide, I'm going to invest in being a more effective speaker, right? But honestly, I feel like that's not enough, right? There's lots of effective speakers and leaders and business presenters out there, right? But if you want to rise above the noise of other speakers, if you want to stand out from your competition, if you want to be not just an effective speaker, but a rock star speaker, then you need to learn from rock stars. Here's the problem, though. We look at rock stars like, oh, they're way over there. I could never do that, right? We call rock stars, they have this certain je ne sais quoi, right? That's what we say. They have this certain je ne sais quoi, like we speak French, right? That literally translates to, I don't know what it is. Well, I'm here to tell you, I do know what it is. I built my career for the past 10 years off of what it is. I earned $20,000 to $40,000 speaking fees off of what it is. Forbes magazine has called me the de facto poet laureate of corporate America because of what it is. I'm high demand from Apple and Nike and Google and Kaiser and Johnson & Johnson, Fortune 500 companies, global nonprofits wanting my what it is. And I came here to teach you what it is. And if y'all act like you want to know, I might tell you what it is. What it is stage might. Stage might. Everybody say, I'm done with stage fright. I'm trying to get my stage might. The ability to communicate and speak powerfully based off of the performance techniques of rock star performers. Not to be a performer, but to have the effect of a performer, right? Listen, I'll give you an example. I once had Tom Brokaw, legendary news anchor Tom Brokaw, walk on stage to give his keynote speech after I gave my keynote speech and said, wow, me following Sekou Andrews is like Donny Osmond following Beyonce. That's stage might. Now, let me ask you a gangster question. You don't have to throw them up. You don't have to clap. Just keep it silent because I don't want to embarrass you. But just secretly inside, how many of you would love to know that you have that effect on every speaker that follows you? How many? How many? How many of you all would love to have that feeling and that confidence of being able to do that? Put your hands up. How many of you would love to learn from Beyonce? Wait. Relax. Not to be Beyonce. Relax. Not to be in 6-inch heels dancing around or crawling around the floor in a bikini or none of that, right? Not even, I know some of you linear folks are like, oh my God, that's creative. That's not my lane. I'm more of a numbers person. I can't Beyonce. That's her magic. I don't want to even do that. Relax. Not to be Beyonce, but not to learn how to sing and dance, but to learn how to craft your presentation or your speech like a hit song and leave your audience singing it all year long. Like, awesome, like, I believe I can fly. Like, all the single lady, whatever it is, your speech, right? To learn, not to know how to be a dancer, but to learn how to move more gracefully across a stage. To learn from improv artists how to control a room so that nothing thrown at you can ever throw you, right? Like a spotlight hitting you. And you just use it seamlessly. Who better to teach you how to control a room like that than improv artists? That's what I'm super excited to teach you guys. That's what we're going to do this afternoon. We're going to play and have fun. You are going to come. If you come at 4:30 to my breakout session, you are going to have the most fun you've ever had empowering yourself. You're going to have the most fun you've ever had amplifying your voice and learning how to be a more powerful and effective and valued speaker in your community, whatever your stage is, whether it's teleseminars, whether it's broadcasts, whether it's the PTA meeting where you need to impress the judgmental mothers at your son's school, whatever it is, whether it's the wedding toast or the boardroom or the platform stage, we are going to make you more mighty on it. We're going to add some star power to your sales pitch. We're going to add some Beyonce to your boardroom. We're going to add some Brando to your book tour, some might to your storytelling so that you can be the fire in this world, so that you can tell this world, I have now coated my throat with creative kerosene and my voice is ready to spark fires in this world. So ask me now, world, what I want to do for a living. Ask me now, mommy, what I want to do for a living, because I think I finally figured it out. When I grow up, I don't want to do for a living. I want to be for a living. I want to be life. I want to make things grow and move and breathe, respond and rejoice and receive as soon as I recite when I grow up. I don't want to be like those other kids, Mommy. I don't want to be doctors and ballers and astronauts. I want to be passion and heat and energy when I grow up. Not the firefighter. Let me be the fire. Huh? Huh? Not the doctor, Mommy. Let me be the cure. The prescription for the world, the world's ailments, right? The clot that stops your bleeding, the antidote that counters your poison. I want to speak and release antibiotic poetry that defeats your life's virus, but only if you take my words in 3 times a day until the entire bottle is gone. Sorry, Mommy, I'm not trying to be the preacher. I'm trying to be the word. Not the artist, but the arts. Not the painter, but the canvas. Not the poet, but the stanzas. Not the choreographer, but the dances. I don't want to be the singer, Mommy. I want to be the sound. The song you sing the way you sing it when you think, ain't nobody else around. Why be the lawyer when I can be justice? Why the philosopher when I can be the philosophies in brilliant minds? Or rather the brilliance in those minds, or even the elusive concepts they can't quite figure out, like purpose and faith and time. I want to be time. I call time, Stephanie. I call time. I want to be time. I want to be time so that the world will go to sleep every night feeling like they never got enough of me. And will panic when they feel me slipping away. Time, so I will never again be before myself or out of myself, never be too late or too early, so that for once in this life of unfulfilled dreams that leave cheeks streaked with saltwater erosion and mouths perpetually coated with the bitter aftertaste of disappointment, for once I can be right on me when I grow up. I want to be the antonym of void, the contradiction to silence, the inverse of absence, the reverse of regression, the antilogy to emptiness, the illumination of shadows, the opposite of darkness. Oh, Mommy, when I grow up, you let me be the opposite of darkness, so that when the greatest poet in existence recites the first line of the greatest poem ever written, let there be light, then I can begin. Thank you, ladies. Let's go get mighty. Let's go get mighty. 4:30, Crystal Room 6. Let's go get mighty. Stay awesome.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Sekou Andrews!
Thank you. Thank you. I believe in y'all. I love sharing with you all. Thank you for inviting me back to the party, Sandra. I love you. I love y'all.
We love you.
Stay mighty, stay beautiful, stay amazing. Thank you.